Hi everyone, and welcome back to my boys reactions, or the boys reactions, I guess is the proper name for this show. Today we are checking out season 1, episode 5, Good for the Soul. Ooh, like some soul food. Are we getting some soul food action going on? I don't know. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna watch this episode and have lunch, and then so that is why food was the first thing that came to mind. Anyways, last time on the boys, there is a lady on the run. Actually, I was gonna say there's a lady on the run, but she was captured. She was gassed at the end of the episode on top of Frenchie. Frenchie was also gassed, which which is pretty funny. Frenchie, by the way, becoming one of my favorite characters in the last episode. He's just, I don't know, I love him, and the backstory that he had was really tragic and really sad, and the more I learn about his character, the more I like him. But yeah, the lady has been captured. She has been used as an experimental body for the Compound V agent. At first I thought maybe she was a normal person. They were testing the Compound V out on normal people, but I think she is just someone with super strength and very strong. I think she does have some form of superpower, so they were using this superpowered person to test out the Compound V for the eventual use of the 7. Also, Homelander and the Wonder Woman lady, who I always forget her name. I am so sorry that I keep forgetting her name, but the plane sequence in the last episode was probably my favorite sequence in the entire show. It was just so brutal, but also it was so funny because of how brutal it was, and I was like it gripped me the entire scene. But everything Homelander said, when I was laughing at just how evil he was, and just how he was just going yeah, we're gonna save you, no, we're gonna let these kids die. It was so funny just how bad he is, and I'm really excited to see more Homelander, more of him turn into that. We had Starlight and Huey. They were out on a date. Huey had to tap her phone or something like that, and I'm really anxious that she's going to find out. Or I think in another aspect, Huey could break and tell her about Translucent, tell her about what happened to Robin, and I think that might happen because I feel like Huey just needs to tell someone about it. I think he's just kind of holding all of this in at the moment, and he's just going to explode at some point, and I think he might explode to Starlight. That could be bad. Starlight could turn on him because he killed Translucent, and so on and so on. So nervous about that relationship, but so far it's looking very, very strong, and I think that they work really, really well together, even though I don't know if Huey is up, maybe he could be, but I don't think, in my opinion, he is up for a relationship at the moment. I think Robin is still too fresh on his mind. Anyways, I think that could be it. Homelander has turned a bad situation to a good situation, and there is even more of a likelihood now that they are going to get onto the army, onto the national defense, which is very exciting for me because I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun if they do get on the army, because it's something I don't want, and so it's going to be really cool to see the consequences of it going into the future. And yeah, A-Train's girlfriend has to leave. I feel like he was lying to her at the start of this episode just about how much he did, or at the start of episode 4, about how much he did love her. Before we get into this episode, if you like to check out more of my content, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my TV shows and movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. Thank you so much for checking it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's dive into episode 5. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to The Boys, episode 5, season 1, episode 5, Good for the Soul. Havana, Havana, Unana. Oh god, that scared me. Why did that scare me? I thought she was about to die. I thought Homelander had found her.
You have to come clean with me. I have to know who you told about Compound V.
See? He's lying again. He's lying. He's just using this as an excuse.
Hey, come on.
Stillwell has no idea about her, does she?
I'm so sorry, baby.
Oh my god, she's so dead. She's so dead.
What do they have on you?
I like her. I mean, she did sit on this guy's head, but that wasn't really her fault.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Oh, she's so dead.
Our first date.
Oh my god, she's gonna get run into the wall. I literally hate this so much.
Scallop. And a bottle of water.
Stop talking and just do it. Just do it. Spare her.
Who isn't afraid to be happy.
Oh no, I thought he was gonna say, here's someone that I could spend my life with, but I can't do that anymore. And then just kills her.
I love you.
Oh no, she's dead now. She's dead. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. He drugged her to death? I thought he was just gonna smash her against the wall.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
No. Oh, it's gonna be like a really awkward hug, like threat hug.
I'll always be watching over you.
Oh yeah, see? The subtle threat? Even though it's not very subtle, is it? It's pretty on the nose as a threat.
Sage de bird with olive oil, then a sprinkle of salt and pepper.
And he can cook. I want him to be my friend.
So I can get you back home.
Oh my god, you know how much work you put into that food? How dare you? Oh, the Believe Expo. I forgot about this, but yeah, this is definitely this was definitely going to be something that happened in this show.
Really strike me as the religious type. Just doing the whole Christian circuit thing. You know, Power Fest, Capes for Christ.
The whole Christian circuit.
And a couple of Pinot Grigio later, here I am.
She popped a Zanny.
Born ready. I should know. I was there. Great.
She's like, haha, you suck. You're the mom. You're useless. Get out.
Teens. We'll catch up later?
Yeah, sure.
I want them to kiss so bad. I really want them to kiss. She looked back. She looked back. They both really like each other. I love it.
Faith. People who have faith.
You hear what he's saying right now?
Peeps, y'all. That's
You should just believe because I say so. Like, what? Believe because I say so? What the heck? Whoa, he's Mr. Stretchy Man?
because we believe.
So you're saying these people didn't believe as much because they didn't get powers?
Once you show them this.
Jesus.
I forgot about that picture.
You've done a murder. Comparatively speaking, this will be a piece of cake.
True. You did explode a man from a butt bomb.
We're here today to remember the victims
Oh,
of
shut up.
transoceanic...
Actually, shut up. Shut up. Go home. Go home and stop talking. I'm so glad that she had a problem with it, though. I'm so glad that she had a problem with it.
from Evanston and her daughter.
Again, further justifying that not all the superheroes are bad. Like, she actually wanted to save them.
Otherwise, it was all for nothing.
Oh, shut up. Now you're, like, starting to... You're trying to win her over. You're manipulating her.
How about boring speeches?
Oh, yes. She didn't take it.
But if you love your neighbor, don't you want to save them from damnation? Yeah.
Oh, my God. No, don't try and convert them.
Did you have
Oh, my God.
sex with him?
Because you're not allowed to until marriage, right?
I'm a virgin. Yeah, I'm...
Oh, my God.
Think we have time for a few more?
I know it's a part of the religion,
I'm not really
but
sure what you're saying, son.
again, more lies, more deception in this world.
It's to nail his own bleeding son to a plank. That is a cunt move. Come on, even you got to agree.
I mean, it is a pretty bad move. Why would you do that? That's so mean.
Be random chaos.
So you think that what happened to Robin was some kind of divine intervention? Is that what you're saying?
That was a low blow. What happened to Robin was a divine intervention. That was such a low blow.
Millions of kids are looking up to you now. You're a shining light to them.
How am I supposed to live up to that?
Because that's the way God...
Even the mom doesn't want her to be herself, you know? She wants her to be one of the seven. Someone that everyone can look up to, but that's not Starlight, you know? Oh no, Robin? Oh, I don't like it. I hate it so much. It's like a horror movie.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Anything.
You need to tell her about Robin so she knows.
Hook me up with some tickets.
Yeah.
No,
Sure,
Huey.
of course.
No. I feel like he just ruined something. She looks disappointed and sad.
Keep believing. Grab Madeline. I need to talk to her about that.
I love the change instantly. Keep believing. So good.
Believe here. These are my people.
But you're not just talking to...
Why can't they just let him ad-lib, sort of?
Is a little John Wayne, Frontier of Justice.
Yes.
That.
John Wayne, Frontier of Justice. I love it.
Why, you gonna run off and play strong single mom?
Oh my god. That baby is an accessory. I'm really nervous for this baby's life.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, Joe.
Didn't ask if you could come in. He just walked in.
Fucking head stuff.
Stop! You need to stop.
Oh my god.
You never found anything. She's not alive.
She's definitely alive. She is 100% alive. So the tapes he was watching in episode 4 when I said, oh, maybe she's still alive, something like maybe they broke up or something like that. Those were old recordings of maybe just before she went missing.
You're a filthy pig who likes to eat ass.
I'm a filthy pig.
Oh my god, he's gonna get to see them though. Oh my god, he's gonna get to see them. Oh no, Frenchie, Frenchie. Oh my god, man.
Meet you.
How do you know Starlight?
I'm really nervous. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this.
Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
And she got you in here?
Does Homelander have any suspicions of Huey? I don't think he does. I don't see why he would.
Our special guest.
He goes, you're beautiful. You're all beautiful. Oh yeah.
You'll be washed clean of all your sins.
This is such a scam. There's just a pool.
I'm afraid of water.
Don't panic. I got you.
Does he suspect Huey for anything? Does he actually? I don't think he does, but he might.
And I baptize you in the name of the Father, of the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
That was... Oh my god. Wait. He held him under way too long. Phone doesn't work. It is in the water.
With poise and skill and willingness to improvise.
Wow, he's blackmailing. He's so good at it. Oh, God. That looks really good.
Polio vaccine, are they? They're compound V.
Oh my god. Things are getting juicy.
Anyway, it's your choice.
Did you say prayed the gay away? Yeah, please don't do that. Please stop that one too. But oh my god.
Hey,
Juicy developments in this show, right?
You? That's you? You right?
Yeah, it's me. Sorry, I had to borrow a phone. Thanks again.
Huey just played Ezekiel like the piano man plays the piano.
It's Midtown, I think.
You are a natural, kid. You're like the fucking Rain Man of fucking people over.
That's a laugh. That was so good. 100% she's still alive. 100% she's still alive.
They want me to come out here and speak empty platitudes to you all.
Not all of the country was attacked. It was just the plane. But then you still did. You were worse than the hijackers. You hijacked the hijackers hijacking.
My God-given purpose to protect the United States of America!
Yeah! You know, he does give pretty good hype speeches. Like, if I was in this crowd, I'd probably be going along with whatever he was saying, even though it's just a whole bunch of baloney. He even, like, presents himself as if he's on a cross, you know?
It's good to see you.
She looks really sad. It looks like she was just crying.
Freckles died 2 years ago.
Look,
You obviously are not in touch.
Leave, please.
Lena, I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm out of your life. You never left mine.
Also so true. Were they lovers at one point?
I keep thinking about all those people.
It's okay, you'll figure it out, okay?
Oh my god, she's gonna break. She's gonna break and tell her.
You always know what to do. Okay?
Or what if Homelander finds out and kills this lady? Oh, I knew they were lovers at one point. I knew it.
It's just a mistake.
No, just
Oh,
talk
she's
to me.
leaving
Just
now.
Tell me what. If you.
No, I'm so glad she didn't tell you because I thought you were... If she had told her, she would be dead.
So far, there only seems to be hidden my places. I'm taking off.
Oh, no, please. I really don't want Frenchie to die. I really like him.
15 minutes, Starlight.
I'm sorry, could you just give us 1 minute, please?
I honestly, I don't like the mom. I don't like the mom.
Honey, I've waited 23 years for this.
I've waited. So selfish. It's not about you, lady.
Took you to all the soup events. Please. Oh my.
So that's just something you should be doing for your kids, isn't it? You should be supporting them through your own methods. And then eventually hope that your kids support you one day. But you can't just expect them to do things that they don't want to do for you. Ayo. She's free. Please do not hurt him. She wouldn't, right? She knows that he's a friend. Right?
The hijacked van, Deep lost control of the vehicle and crashed, catapulting the dolphin into the front windshield.
Oh, I didn't need to see the dolphin again. They didn't need to show that again.
Stage with Ezekiel and the rest of the family.
Wait for applause.
His way is the only way.
I feel like this is really segregating quite a big portion of the population here. Those who don't believe in Christianity.
You have no idea what I've been through.
Yes, say it. Say it to the world.
It's just how goddamn certain.
She just swore. That's a little sin.
What? If you're gay or if you're Gandhi, you're going to hell? I mean...
If you're gay or if you're Gandhi, yes, the only two others.
Shit.
Oh no. The Deep is gone. I'm so glad she's finally saying it though.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of Starlight for saying that.
Compound V? Oh yeah, and lots of it.
Where's it going to? Babies? Babies? Ah! That's a superpowered baby.
Baby soup.
Did they give the baby superpowers, or did the baby already have superpowers?
These cunts are made in a fucking lab.
Wait. Superheroes were made in a lab? Wait a sec. Wait a second. Superheroes are made in a lab. Is that why the mom said I've waited 23 years? Because she knew?
Or a goodie bag.
My girlfriend died.
Yes, I told you he was gonna come clean about it.
I really don't think there's anything that could help it anymore. Or fix it.
Huey.
Well, that helped a total of jack shit.
Except for your speech. Except for your speech. Yes! Yes! That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Watch and learn, son.
Oh my god, is he gonna use the baby to laser them?
Hey!
Yes, it's own. He's literally been split in half and then decapitated. Is he gonna keep the baby now? Please let me know. Please tell me that he keeps the baby.
Or I'll come back and stump ya.
Dang it, I was hoping he could keep the baby in like one of those baby pouches on his chest and just like an Iron Man laser from his chest. And then he like gets attached to the baby and then he realizes that not all superheroes are bad because the baby's good. You know, that's how the character arc would work.
You cannot be bad.
What if I want to be bad? He's fighting like every impulse to be good, you know? Like he's so good at being good, but he's bad at heart. What if she's just hot? She's just hot. Oh, probably not. Never mind. The music is so eerie as well. This is really intense. Frenchie's gonna die. Yes. Yes, she's good. She protected him. I hope she doesn't die though. We've barely seen anything from this guy. Oh. 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 Ow. This guy should be called Knife Man. Oh. Oh no. Ah no. Okay, well I guess she's not joining the boys anymore, is she? She's literally been sliced in half by a knife.
She goes away.
Is this Frenchie? No. Oh, she's still alive. Oh my god. She can still be part of the boys. She can still be part of the boys. Wait, she can heal. She literally is Wolverine without the claws. Whatever this song is really good. That was a really good episode too. I'm glad she didn't die. I'm so glad she didn't die because she can be part of the boys. She can be the good superhero in the boys, and eventually a Starlight might join them as well. And that was my reaction to The Boys Season 1, Episode 5, Good for the Soul. The soul. Okay, so there was no soul food in this episode, as I said at the very start, so my prediction was wrong. I think I'm just hungry. I'm so excited to eat lunch after this. Ooh, might make myself a grilled cheese or something. Gonna be so tasty. Anyways, I should talk about the show. This episode is really good. I'm really glad that the lady did not die. Does she have a name? If she has a name, I don't think she said it, and I think they've just called her, I think Homelander called her the Asian woman or the Asian girl or something like that, and everyone else has just called her like the girl or something. So interesting to see what her name will be, unless they already said it and I just forgot. But yeah, I'm so glad she didn't die, because now she can be part of the boys. She can be part of the squad, and I think she will fit in so well. I think she'll be such a good asset to their group because of just like one, kind of the dynamics. She hasn't even spoken a word and she's already like an amazingly cool character. But then also in terms of just like things that they can do now, she is like, she can heal herself. She's basically, when she jumped on those people in episode 4, and I was like, oh my god, she's literally like Wolverine. She reminded me of like the young girl Wolverine in Logan. And so when she could heal herself at the end of this episode, I was like, she really is basically Wolverine. So that's pretty fun, and I'm very excited to see her moving forward in the show, because again, now she can be part of the boys. I feel like Frenchie trusts her enough to join for her to join the group. The other members of the group may have to trust her. Carl Urban's character Butcher maybe the most, because he does not like superheroes at all, not in the slightest. So I'm very excited to see her get into the group if she can. If she doesn't join the group and she just kind of becomes this person that comes up in the show from time to time just helping them out, I'd be okay with that too. But I kind of really want her to join the boys, because I think that she would be a great addition. That's the word I was looking for. A great addition to the group. Also, something that I don't know if this was also in episode 4 and I forgot to talk about it, but I kind of want to talk about it now, is the level that each character likes superheroes in the group, in the boys, of those 4, the Butcher, Double M, Frenchie, and Huey. Out of those 4, everyone likes superheroes in a different way, which I think is really interesting. Like, for example, Huey does not hate soups. Huey only hates the soups that have hurt him, such as A-Train, but I feel like and he's scared of them, obviously, but I feel like he has, at least as of right now, nothing against Homelander, or nothing against Ezekiel, even though he did blackmail Ezekiel. I don't think that's anything against Ezekiel. That's just trying to get to Compound V. It's trying to move the plot along, if you know what I mean. But if you look at someone like Butcher, it feels like Butcher is out to get and has a grudge against every single soup, even the baby that he saw where he was like, make sure you stay good or I'm coming back and like squashing your face or something, whatever he said to the baby. Like, Butcher's ideology of soups in general, like something terrible, like absolutely terrible must have happened in his life to maybe that girlfriend or wife that he had 8 years ago to really make him hate every single soup, even Starlight. He doesn't trust Starlight, and she is so much better than the rest of them. She actually is a person. She knows what she wants, and she tries to be herself, and even Butcher doesn't trust her. So, and I feel like he'll probably have a really hard time trusting this new girl, the Wolverine girl, if that's what I'm going to call her, until she has a name, until maybe she just kind of is in the group for quite a bit longer. But I wonder what happened in his life. I wonder how that girl in his life, the girlfriend or the wife, I forget which one she would have been, the one that is missing for the past 8 years. I wonder what happened to her, what the events leading up to her disappearance was. I think she will still be alive. I think they would not bring this up unless there was definitely going to be some closure eventually, and I feel like the closure will either be seeing her dead body or seeing her alive, and I think the likelihood is that she will be alive somewhere, hidden away maybe, or maybe being tested. The Compound V will be tested on her or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm excited to find out because now that it's been brought up, it is something really interesting, and I'm really glad that we're getting this backstory for Butcher because he is such a hard-headed, very opinionated person, and it's hard to get into his character until I've loved his character, especially when we didn't know anything about him. He was really cool, but getting to know him has really started to humanize all of these qualities that he started to show. Like example, again, like how much he hates superheroes, how opinionated he is on superheroes, and how he just wants them all to die basically. I couldn't understand that because I can always see that there were it's that he has like such a group mentality towards superheroes, whereas someone like Huey, which is the ideology that I agree with more, which is like you can't have the group mentality of them. Like yes, they could be superheroes, and yes, a lot of them are going for power, going for fame, are very egotistical and very self-centered and don't actually care about anyone that they're saving. It's just a show. Like people like Starlight and this new woman that we have in the show, who the Wolverine lady, they prove the opposite of Butcher's theory. They prove that there are some good superheroes in the world. There are some people who want to use their powers for good. And so I could never connect with Butcher through his opinions and his ideologies because I myself disagreed with them. But knowing now and like having his backstory humanize him a little bit more and having his backstory flesh out his character, it gives me a little bit more understanding of why he is that way, and I can definitely start to connect with him more because if I yes, Huey did have Robin explode into jello right in front of him, and that would definitely turn him on superheroes, but he can still see that was only A-Train. Like Starlight is trying her best to be herself, to be good, to be a good person in general, not just a good superhero but a good person. But Butcher, I feel like he lost a lot more than his wife that is missing or his girlfriend that is missing. I feel like a lot more has happened in his life regarding superheroes, which is, I feel like he maybe at one point was like a Huey, but then more and more things started to happen, and maybe he was like Huey when his wife or girlfriend started to disappear first, where he had a general disagreements with superheroes, which I feel like Huey does, but he doesn't have just like hardcore beef with all of them. But I feel like maybe the more Butcher has investigated superheroes and what they are doing, and especially with Compound V now, the more and more he has disliked them, until eventually adding everything that he knows up, as well as his wife's or girlfriend's disappearance 8 years ago, and maybe he blames the soups on that disappearance as well, that all of that adding up can equal why he is so opinionated today in this show. So I don't know, really good writing, I think, in my opinion, and just yeah, I think that Butcher's characterization in this episode especially was really, really well done. Another great Butcher moment in this episode though was when he had the baby, when they found that baby. I've definitely seen that baby before. I don't know if I saw it in a trailer or if I saw it just as like a promo or something, but I forgot that there was a baby in the show, but as soon as I saw the baby, I remembered that there was a baby that could shoot lasers out of his eyes in the show. But it was so much better than I thought when he picks up the baby and he behind the concrete thing and twizzles it around, and the lasers cut this guy in half, and then the baby stops, and then baby starts again, and then it beheads the guy. Like you can only see this in this show. Like, can you imagine telling someone, oh yeah, I want to watch The Boys, it's a show where a baby laser beams this guy in half and then beheads a guy with his laser beams. And it's like like the show has the most ridiculous things on screen sometimes, but it was so cool to see. I don't know, I really, really enjoyed that scene. It was definitely, the show is so entertaining, and if you ever tell me that the show is not entertaining, then I think you're lying, because even, like, let's say you can't connect to all the characters. Let's say you can't connect to the characters, and maybe you think the superhero genre is long gone, is just like it's been overused way too much and is very stale now. I think the show definitely breathes life into the superhero genre, because even if you can't connect to the characters, you still have to appreciate how well written these characters are, especially Homelander, Huey, Butcher is becoming that, Frenchie is becoming that. Like, all of these characters are really, really, really well written and all have their own personalities, their own motives that connect with each other, that go through the story. And the story itself is also a really good story. It is a very realistic take on superheroes and kind of superheroes in this capitalistic America and how they would run in this society of we need to make money. And that is kind of, I don't know, it's a really interesting concept, and I think they're doing this concept a lot of justice. It was really, really cool. And there's also a lot of talk in the show about religion, especially this episode, which focused heavily on this religious event, this like #believe event. And like, I'm not super in depth with religion. I am myself not a religious person, so it's always hard for me to talk about religion because I have no experience in it. But this whole event that they were at today just felt like one huge scam, and Starlight brought that up in her speech. She said you have to pay like $170 to come watch these guys talk about heaven. Like, how do they even know how to get there? They've never been there before and stuff like that. So she brought up some really interesting points. And then this, like, not just this episode, but everything was revolving Homelander has been like very religious, from the poses that he makes to people calling him Jesus, calling him an angel, to even sometimes the lighting when he's in a shot will be really bright and really blurry, as if heaven is just behind him, as if he has just come from heaven, if you know what I mean. So I don't know, really interesting stuff that they're touching on this religious aspect, especially with Homelander. Everything with him is really, really cool. And yeah, I think that is about it. That is kind of all I want to talk about for this episode. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for these wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me, supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And thank you so much for listening to my review if you made it this far. It means a lot for you just to listen to me talk. And I will see you next time for The Boys. We only have 3 episodes left. I keep forgetting it's an 8-episode season, so only 3 episodes left. I'll see you next time for Season 1, Episode 6 of The Boys, which is called The Innocents.